With a title like, A Little Sacrifice, I was incredibly nervous going into Wednesday night's The 100 episode. There have been way too many sacrifices on this show, and considering this one didn't really need to happen, it hurts even more. But we'll get to that. First, let's start in Sanctum, where things are feeling like the opposite of a sacred place. Sheidheda has fled the scene and left a wake of dead and nearly dead bodies. Emori and Murphy try to help the wounded while Indra says she must find him before he turns all of Wonkru. But then they all remember he probably has another target, Madi. The former commander is hanging out with her dog in the tavern when Sheidheda, covered in blood, walks in. It doesn't take her long to figure out this isn't Russell. The good news is he doesn't want to kill her because that would make his Indra problem worse. But he does want her to kneel to him, and he's not taking no for an answer. Refuse to kneel, and I'll slice open the chests of every person you love and feed their hearts to your dog. The man certainly paints a picture. Madi kneels, and I just think about the amount of therapy this poor young girl is going to need. For now, Madi just has Counselor Murphy. He finds her after Sheidheda leaves and talks her down from a panic attack. Just as they're about to ask her what happened, the evil commander starts broadcasting to all of Sanctum that Indra lied and the time of the commander is not over. Shortly after, he starts reciting the lineage, which means one thing: he's about to make himself commander. All of Wonkru is gathered before Sheidheda outdoors as he asks them to kneel. Indra busts through and says they will not kneel. Your path leads through me, she says as she challenges him to solo gonplei. Because he honors tradition, he accepts her challenge to a duel. It seems to be going well at first when Indra knocks Sheidheda's sword out of his hand, but he knocks her down and she loses her sword in the process. She grabs a sword from someone in the crowd, but he gets in another hard knock. He has her down with a boot on her chest when Madi comes flying in from the audience and brings a sword down on one of his eyes. But Madi is no match for him, even when he's wounded. He's about to stab Madi when Indra says, "Spare her life. I will kneel." She kneels and gives Trikru permission to do the same as Sheidheda yells out, "I am your commander." Ah! Luckily, Madi makes a quick exit. When Sheidheda realizes she's gone, he sends his Sangedakru guards to find and kill her. Then he takes head Sangedakru leader Knight with him to finish off the faithful, but all that's left in the room are the dead bodies. Murphy and Emori have hidden everyone in the nuclear reactor room. And it's a smart thing, too, because Sheidheda tells Knight to find the families of all the bodies and kill them. Children, too? Knight asks. Children grow up and get revenge, Sheidheda says.